Jeremy Meyer, and we're coming to you from the Toyota Sports Center for the 2014 kickoff of the NBA Development League season, where your Los Angeles Defenders will take on the visiting Rio Grande Valley Vipers tonight. And it's a special night because two players from the main team, the Los Angeles Lakers, will be playing tonight, including Elias Harris and Ryan Kelly. So let's see how they do in the Development League tonight, right here at LosAngelesExaminer.com, your home for Los Angeles Defender coverage. What your plans are for 2014?
Well, who doesn't want to be with the Lakers? It's in sports, it's one of the storied franchises, and to be able to be the coach of their D-League affiliate is just an honor. I feel honored every day I come out here, and my plans are to try and get these guys better every day.
Also, you spoke tonight, about the speed and how tonight's game speed was kind of the big problem in regards to what happened. Do you think the lack of preseason for a D-League team had something to do with it?
Well, I think, again, it caused by surprise, yes. So as this thing goes on, I think you'll see our players and get more accustomed to that, and we'll play better.
And what changes will you have for Bakersfield?
Well, we play Santa Cruz next, so we don't want to skip them, So hopefully, we'll make some adjustments defensively and be better defensively.
Okay. Perfect. Thank you, Coach. Has this been your first Defender game, or when you were with the Lakers, did you come and do this on a consistent basis?
No, I think this is the Defenders' 7th year. In the first 3-4 years, I was the mentor for the Defenders, and so I've watched their games, since then. And I did the color last year for the team, and this year the same thing. And so I must say I probably have seen the Defenders play a couple times, without a doubt.
Just a few. So, from what you've seen and from playing, the professional ranks, where do you see the Defenders going this year? Tonight was a pretty, I would say, bad loss for them in a season opener.
Well, this is the first game of 50 games, so you really don't try and make any assessment, in one game. And they had no preseason, so it's one of those things you just have to just play, and you learn, on the job kind of training. And so right now the guys just got to stay healthy and keep playing, and they'll find their way. They'll weed their way through, all the minutia that goes on in a basketball season.
Perfect. And what else are you doing except the Defenders, color? I know you have a foundation. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
Well, everything's pretty much is at acgreen.com to find out the real history behind the foundation. But we're really working in the educational sector. We're working in the sports camp. We're big on childhood obesity, just trying to get kids to be more active, at the same time be more fit too.
And what does the foundation do to, I guess, make that better in regards to obesity and being fit and outside?
There are programs that we have that you go online at acgreen.com and sort of look at and see, but there's curriculums that go on and that are taught inside of the schools, elementary, middle school, as well as high school, that deals more with character and character development. But there's also basketball camps and clinics and sports camps and clinics that we work with and we work on in our partnership with the Boys and Girls Clubs of America also.
Thank you so much. Appreciate it.
Yeah, 1 to 10. I would give it a 6. I can do way better on defensive end. I can rebound way better than I showed tonight, to be honest with you. That's the part I'm definitely not happy with, but I'm going to come out next game and do a way better job.
Is looking for you to work on something specific, or what exactly are you telling you to do?
With the Lakers, we work a lot individually, and I think this is just the perfect time to try it in the game and see how it works, if it works for me or not. And a couple of coaches, a couple of my development coaches from the Lakers were here and watch the game, so I will see them tomorrow. We're going to talk about the game probably and see where I can improve, what I can do better. So it's a good experience, a really good experience right here.
being assigned down from the Lakers, do you think maybe a little lack of practice time could have contributed to a little bit of being off with the rest of the team?
Yeah, maybe, but I don't want to take that as an excuse. You know what I mean? I mean, we're professional enough to come down here and play hard, play with a lot of heart, and give it a better effort than I think I did personally, especially on the defensive end and the boards. That's the thing that bothers me the most right now. But you know, it's early in the season for the D League right here, so we got ways to go, and like I said, there's lots of room for improvement.
What do you think was the main issue contributing to the rebounds, especially on their offensive end? They seem to really get a lot of second chances.
Right. I think that's sent everybody pretty much to the boards besides the guard, and I think we just fell asleep a lot of times. We didn't box out. We didn't really, grab the ball with two hands. We fumbled it around, and they snatched it away from us. I think just being way more alert on the boards, which has helped them.
All right, thank you, guys.
We didn't get the win, though, and, that's all that matters, really.
Well, it's still, this is your first game of the season, so you have 50 more to go, or 49.
Yeah, but you always want to get that first one to get off to a good start. We got a lot of stuff to improve on. I'm pretty sure we'll get better.
What's like the top two things?
Defense, for sure. We gave them a lot of open shots, and they knocked it down.
They played a couple preseason games, and you guys didn't have the advantage of doing that. Do you think that was key in just trying to get some cohesion, some chemistry out there?
I don't want to make any excuses, but they were kind of used to playing, and we still got to get used to the system, really. But no excuses. They just played a better game than us.
What did you see out there on the floor offensively? You had 36 points, trained a couple threes. What did you see out there from the defense?
I feel like if we move the ball a little more, we'll get a lot more open shots. But we're still getting used to each other, so it'll come with time.
You guys were able to make a couple runs in the second half, but couldn't quite get over the hump. Why do you think that was the case?
Every open shot they had, they made it, and they made us pay for our bad defense. So as long as we just work hard at it in practice, we'll get better at it.
They did make some key threes, like you mentioned, and they shot 50 of them. Was that something you guys were expecting?
Yeah, he told us they shot a lot of threes, but 50 is a lot,
50 of their 100 field goals.
They made them, so I guess that's a good thing for them.
Do you think the penalties had a lot to do with you guys losing tonight? Because you were pretty much only behind by 10, so if you removed some of the penalties, you guys would have been ahead.
Yeah, we have to guard without fouling also. We can't just put it on the refs and put it on free throws. We just have to play better defense, so hopefully next game it will be that.
Coach said he thought that the speed of the game caught you guys a little off guard. Do you think that was the case as well?
Yeah, he told us they played at a fast pace, and we tried to emulate that in practice a little bit, but the game's a different situation, and it was a real fast game.
Is that the kind of pace that you guys want to play at, or is it a little slower?
Yeah, that's the pace we want to play at, but a little more effective, how they were today. So we just got to keep working.
Thank you, guys. I appreciate it.
That's a wrap for our coverage of the Los Angeles Defenders season opener, where tonight they took on the Rio Grande Valley Vipers and got defeated 114 to 124. But as you can see behind me, the fans does not care as they're lining up to meet the players, get autographs. It was a great night today. We spoke to some of the players, the coaches, as well as a legend in his own right in AC Green. So check out Examiner.com for all your Los Angeles Defender coverage of the 2014 season.